Welcome back, Voltron fans. This is going to be episode 5.5, and I am going to show you a different angle for this red arm. Instead of the eyes being on the side, they are going to be up top. Now, this is definitely going to affect the placement of the sword, but we'll get in that at the end of the video. Now, I am not going to show this part here, because honestly, while these grays, this is 10 by 10. The red is just 2 blocks above it, and this block of 4. So if you really wanted to, all you had to do is the exact same thing, only the sides would have the blocks of 4 reds. All the way to that side. And this shoulder joint will then be that shoulder joint. So I'm not touching that. I'm not touching this. I'm not going to give it a elbow like the green arm. I'm going to leave it straight out like this. And just ignore this glowstone trail. I just do it so that way I know what I'm doing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do first. Well, actually, first, ignore this part. Okay, so this one gray block is going to be this gray block, which is 10 by 10. So if you want to see that first half of the arm, you'll have to go back to the other video. And this is just for reference for me. Alright, so let's grab some red concrete. And make sure you do it too high. If you saw my first red arm video, you'll see I kinda forgot to do the 2 and only did 1. Oopsie. So really nothing special for this part here. I mean, just make sure it's two blocks away from the gray and go all the way around. Don't need nothing fancy. Alright, and we are going forwards by 18 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I might have miscounted. Let's check. See, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay. Well, you can always go back and check in case you think you did it wrong. Like, why am I filling that in with glowstone? Okay. I mean, the red arm is definitely the easiest of this entire project. I'm just bringing this out way further than it needs to. Oh boy. Yep. La 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 la. You see nothing. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And this spot here. Do 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 do. And bring it over here. And one more. Okay. So go ahead and fill in some walls and I'll be right back. Alright, those walls are filled in. Okay. Now, make sure this is 2. Before I unpaused it, I almost went ahead with the gray, which would have meant this would have been 1. It's like, don't do that. Do 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 boo. And I'm just going to place a glowstone right there. Just because. Haha. Alright, and now we need some gray. Actually, yeah, why don't we finish that design part up first? Alright, so I'll tell you what, come on back, way back here. Okay. So this is the top of his head. Top of the lion. Alright, and just like the green arm, this top part, 1, 2, 3, is actually 3 tall. So we get to fill in one more layer. So just showing you what I'm doing. Just filling all this in. I mean, technically we didn't need that one wall, but who cares at this point? Hee. Alright, I'll be back after I fill this in. Okay, so we are on the top. In the back, we want 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it so much easier. Quick rewind. 1, 2. Haha. Then the red. And this way is 4. And we want to bring this all the way over to the other side when we have 2 empty spots. Okay. Fill in this part here. Do this. Okay, like that. Do the same thing for this side. See, 1, 2, red. 2, 3, 4. Bring you on over. There. And fill in this part here. Okay. And now we need a yellow concrete. Alright, so just grab the yellow and fill it in from here to here. 4, 2, 3, and 4. And up here just by 2. Same with here. So it looks like that. And of course, don't forget this part. Okay, and now a blue. Here's what we gotta do. This red, simply take that one block out and make it blue. Make it blue. Nope. Press the right one. No. Whoop. Alright. Now that one went one too many blocks under, didn't it? Yup. Do. You don't see this. Nope. La 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 la. Alright. And that there's the top. Tell you what, let's get this red thing out of the way. Red thing. So it'll be easier to go to the front corner and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and up by 2, and place dark gray right here, and make the wonderful blocks of 2s. Da-da-da. Yep, just like that. And assuming you watched all of my other Voltron videos, I think you pretty much know how to make this design. Like, I really don't need to show it, but I'll do the first one real quick. Oop, wrong way. Okay. And more gray. Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, just like that. And let's grab the other one real quick. Do. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. Corner. 2s. Followed by another 2. Up. 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 Over. Over. Okay. And ba-boom. Piece of cake. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I went over this a few minutes ago, but definitely make sure these are 2s. Alright, now we need some gray, and we're coming out by 2 blocks. And all we gotta do is outline the inside of this red. Boom, boom, boop, boop. Alright, just like so. And now back to the red. Alright, let's do this bottom part here. Alright, so from this corner we want to go down by 2 and forward by 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same here, but we'll just do this. Okay. Oh yeah, we totally went further than 6. Sorry, I wasn't counting. Alright, fill in this tiny bit. Alrighty then, so, tell you what, come on over here. Make sure there is a 4. And grab your gray concrete. And you know what, just fill in that tiny bit there. And then the gray can go there. So you got your 4, and then gray. Makes it easier. Alright, and then we are going out by 6 total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring this over. Fill this small bout in. Okie And now the white. Stay on that gray. And go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring you over. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now go ahead and fill in all of this with white. And now from here, let's see, we got 1, 2, the third one, and then a 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this part. Okay, and now a block on that corner, block on that corner. 1, 2, 1, 2 glowstones. Another white, another white. Bye-bye, glowstone. And now this part, we go 1 there, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, fill in that tiny bit with white. Blip, blip. And from here, grab a corner and have this go back by 4. So that's 2, 3, 4. And just have it go straight down till it lines up with this one. And of course, make sure this is 2 blocks. And fill in that wall. Okay. Now the same thing from here. You want that corner. Go back here. Just connect it. Makes life easier. And make sure it's 2. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. And per the usual, this part here is up to you if you want to fill in. I'm just going to do it just because. Alright, and now to grab some red and basically cover all of this white. But make sure it's too high. So I'm going to do that, be right back. And just showing you real quick, this is all I'm doing. 1, 2, 1, 2. All on top of the reds. Easy peasy. Okay, so grab his nose. Grab his nose. I got your nose. And make it 4. See, we are going that way by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now blocks of gold for his eyeballs. Hold up. Boop, boop, boop. On this number 10 is where the eyes go. Haha. I forget what video I almost made that mistake in. Or actually, it might have been the original red arm. Whoopsie! Alright, back to the gray. We need 1, 2 above his eyes. And then come on back by 2. Go ahead and make that. So we got ourselves a 4 block. And do it again. Boop boop. Okay. So 1 4 block, 2 4 block. And now this time by 1. And this goes back by 4 blocks total. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Haha. And we'll just go ahead and bring this down until it lines up with the gray. Boom. Just like that. And now for some red. So we just need to fill in these 3 with red. Same with this side. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And this part here, we just got to do this first part. And then this part. Okay. From here, we want 1, 2, and just go back. Same with this part. 1, 2. Bring it back. Okay. Go ahead and fill in that part. Perfect. Alright, come on back down over here. Alright, gray blocks. We want to do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. just so that gray is lined up with this. Alright, grab the red and place some stuff right here. And bring this part here back. Alright, and now fill in this part. Alright, fill in that small wall, just like that. Let's do the same thing for the other side before we get too ahead of ourselves. Let's see here, the gray. See, 1, 2, 3. And now some red. Do, 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 do. Okay. Alright, and fill in that small part again. Just like so. Alright, now behind this eye, we need 1, 2, 3. And just go up 2 more. And grab some gray. And we want to go here. Just 2. Okay, just like that. Big old block. Same thing here. And this part here, just a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And now the same for this side. So eyeballs, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double it. And now the red. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okie dokie. Now this part here. Bring it down by 1. Slide this part over. Fill in that. Let's see here. This part over. Like so. Okay. Let me take one more check. Alright, and it looks like we are done. You know, that you can definitely get creative with this inside here. I mean, if you chop out a block or two, yeah, you definitely got room to build stuff. But it kind of looks nice just being all white. And woo-wee, are we high up. And if you have watched my green arm, well, both my green arms, I should say, this head is almost identical to the green head, only it's red instead of green. And, well, this part here is different. But this part here is completely the same. Now, granted, I could have just skipped that part of the video and say, hey, watch the green arm and just make it red. But, yeah, I don't think so. I'm not doing that. Now, as far as the sword, now if you're green, you're green. Red arm is facing forwards and upright like this. Well, really no easy way around it. You would basically have this blue part that goes up and down, have the blue part go side to side, and this long sword would be going all the way over there by however many blocks that was. 100, 200, I forget. But I think this would look pretty cool. I mean, here, let me just show you real quick. Back up just a little bit. I mean, imagine this arm is like that. And he's just got his mouth open, no sword. And imagine that green arm without the shield. This green arm with his mouth open. I think that would look pretty cool. Yeah, facing forward, both mouths open. I like that. Cool. All right, folks, thanks for joining me on this episode. Hope you liked it. Hope I earned a few subscribers with this project. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.